Hey everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Welcome to the CoinsKid crew. Okay, so right now there's a big competition on Bybit. I would like you to get involved if you can. You know, come and join the crew. Come and join the CoinsKid crew. Okay, it's a team on Bybit, and there's a massive trading competition. The total prize pool is $8 million here. Okay, and you know the top 10 of the crews get to take a share of that pot. It's going to be really interesting. I'm recruiting some really good traders into the crew, so it's great if we can all get involved in this, right, and win it as a community. That would be absolutely amazing. So this is going to be the intro for the next few days on the video, because I just want to try and get you into the crew so we can build an amazing team here, okay, for this particular competition, because it would be so cool if we win it as a community here. The link to this competition and to get involved is in each and every single video description. So looking at XRP on the daily time frame, then you can see we're pierced through this one fib right now, and we're in an impulsive move to the downside. So we're coiled up here. This is consolidation before continuation. Okay, symmetrical triangle. Like I said to you, get really close to the apex. You're either going to break in either direction. You trade on confirmation of the close outside support or the close outside resistance. We close outside support, so you've got to go short basically. So right now, you know, fantastic. Those that have gone short are in profit, and you're coming down. So where does it end? Where does the blood end? Where do we bottom out? You know, the big question on everyone's lips: how low is XRP going to go basically? And you know, if we look at the charts here, you can kind of get a guesstimation to that. You know, looking at support and resistance, obviously you've got a major level of support just there from December 2020, and a massive critical level of support from March 2020 just there. I think if you ever see XRP come below that, you know, that's not good. You know, even coming below this, I don't think it's a good event here for XRP, because basically you come up impulsively, correctively, and right now you're in this large correction coming back to support, basically looking for the continuation of this trend. So I do see a lot of people saying that this is this, okay, and I think this is a possibility. Obviously you got wave 1, and right now this is a wave 2. Okay, so this was the end of the bear market in March 2020, and from that you put in this impulsive move, and right now you've been this corrective move coming back down to this low. You're retracing basically, and from there, wherever you do start to low ball out, you're going to start to come back up the stairs in a huge third wave, and the third wave is the most powerfulest here. Okay, so this is something we're looking at, and what we need is confluence to that sort of scenario playing out. And right now Bitcoin is coming down to an historical low here, okay, in the charts, that says that, you know, relatively close to the bottom, and what we need to see is confluence on the weeks ahead for Bitcoin. If it holds this low this week, it comes down and it prints a low wherever it is, wick low, whatever, and then next week and onwards it never comes back to that low, you know, fantastic, your bottom's in, and you're creating that confluence, and you know, the increasing the probability that we're looking at this big monster wave 3 here. You know, like this, look at the power of this wave 1. Well, your monster wave 3 is going to be even more powerful, because wave 3 is, for example, let's take a look at this. So this was a massive pump of around about 1,853% for XRP. Let's say, for example, okay, we do come down to the 1618. Okay, and that's where you're going to get some bids in, and it's fruitful, and you've got your 1, you've got your 2, and it retraces all the way to the 1618, this large ABC correction like this. Okay, let's take a look at this. You've got the A, you've got the B, and you've got the C leg down like that. And then let's say, for example, looking at this big monster third wave, so at a bare minimal you will be looking at 1,853%. Let's see where that goes to. From there to there, 1,853%. Let's take a look at that as a bare minimal, because you know the third wave as a rule of thumb is never the shortest, so roughly round about there. Let's drop a horizontal line in. That's the absolute minimal you will be looking at, which is $5.26. Now, you know these white lines here, these are my targets if you hold these lows. Okay, so for example, just there I'll be looking at a minimal 1618 target. If the 1618 is your low and you start to come back up, okay, in the next up cycle here for XRP, sorry, your 1618 is my minimal target, and you can see that is absolutely longer there. That makes that wave 3 longer than this first wave. But again, there's no guarantees. You know, I wish everyone the utmost luck, but when XRP and these projects come back like this, if they can hold support, they are fantastic, you know, entry points basically. That's what I'm trying to say to you. It's when you're coming down and you're losing key levels of support, they no longer become fantastic entry points, and that's what it is, you know. So right now you've got 2 levels of support. This one and this one is your major critical level of support for XRP, you know, that I don't want to see lost. And obviously, you know, it doesn't take a blind man to see that if you lose that, it's going to be nasty, okay, because obviously going to lose a massive low that was put in the Corona dump. So yeah, I mean, if we was to retrace all the way down to there, you know, we continue with this correction and start to come down, you will be looking at further depreciation of around about 67% for Chainlink XR. I keep saying Chainlink, I do apologise, for XRP. Now, what I'm anticipating, I hope it plays out for everybody involved, okay, is a retest of, come down to this 1618, which is equally the ABC 1618 target as well. There's a bit of confidence to that particular target, around about 02754. If that is the case, okay, and we do hold that, and like I said to you, next impulsive wave, which won't get there overnight, it will take quite a long time to get to, is a move up to these levels here, okay, and that would be seeing you break that high. So let's say, for example, it does come down to there, and we get lucky and it starts to come back up. We will be looking at around about 2,265% upside on XRP right there, and that would not necessarily be the end of this bull market either, because at that point that's a wave 3. You come back in a 4, and then you've got your wave 5 wherever we start to go to, okay, for XRP. There's something I'm looking at, but to do that we obviously have to hold these lows to give us that projection going forward, okay. Hope you enjoyed that little update, and like I said to you, we need to see the confluence that this is the low this week, with Bitcoin creating a series of higher lows in the coming weeks from this week, from that data point that we've got on Bitcoin that we've been targeting for a very long time now. Please check out the Bitcoin videos. Take care, everyone. Back to another update on XRP. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned, and please get involved in that competition. And thank you for liking all the videos and sharing the videos and your subscription on YouTube, and follow me on Twitter. Thank you. Bye bye.